heart so shapeless. You won't need your eyes to envision this greatness. Basis, my ideas are ageless, gracious. We create a world, no God, no Satan. Awaken, living out these dreams I created. With patience, inspiration, no hatred. Evade the apple, bitch didn't taste it. Now I'm smoking out the apple, no bowl shall go wasted. Absorbing elevator through the soul that I'm embracing. Searching for enlightenment and true understanding. Understand me? I see no need to boast, but it's all in classier the most. Wake up early to the sounds and the quotes. Found my pen and pad, it's the butter and the toast. Same flow from the ocean that's seen on the boat. You can feel it in the trees when you exhale and smoke.
When you are perfectly free to feel stuck or not stuck, then you're unstuck. Because actually, nothing can stick on the real mind, and you will find this out if you watch the flow of your thoughts. There is an expression in Chinese which means the flow of thoughts, or what we call in literary criticism, stream of consciousness, and they put the character for thought 3 times. Nyan, nyan, nyan. And so you will notice that thought follows thought follows thought when you are just ruminating. And those thoughts arise and go like waves on the water. All the time, they come and go. And when they go, they are as if they had never been here. So actually, this shows your mind doesn't stick. Really. You can get the illusion of it sticking by, for example, cycling the same succession of thoughts over and over again. And that gives a sense of permanence in the same way as when you revolve a cigarette butt in the dark. You get the illusion of there being a solid circle, although there is only the single point of fire. And it is from this connecting of thoughts that we get the sensation that behind our thoughts there is a thinker who controls them and experiences them. Although the notion that there is a thinker is just one member in the stream of thoughts. For example, if you get a certain kind of rhythm that goes diggy 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 boop, diggy 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 boop, diggy 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 boop, diggy 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 boop, the boop is part of the rhythm, but it can be used as a cue. So you get, in relation to diggy 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 boop, you get thought, 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 thinker, thought, 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 thinker. And if this happens regularly enough and long enough, you get the illusion of there being someone who thinks, apart from the stream of thoughts which come and go, the stream of experiences. And we use such absurd phrases, not only as thinking our thoughts, but feeling our feelings, seeing sights and hearing sounds. But you must understand, it is perfectly obvious that seeing a sight is seeing, hearing a sound is hearing, feeling a feeling is feeling. So in the same way, thinking a thought is thinking. But you get split-minded, you see, and so you get I and me and the I who ought to or must control me as a sensation of some real entity that stands aside from thoughts and chooses among them, controls them, regulates them, and so on. Actually, this is a way to have one's thoughts not controlled. The more there is this duality of the separate thinker standing aside from the thoughts, or the separate feeler watching or feeling the feelings, the more the stream of feelings is coaxed into self-protective activity, into getting more and more like a stuck record, the purposes of which are to protect and to aggrandize and enlarge the status of the supposed thinker. when Joshu, who was a Tang Dynasty Zen master, was asked, he had made some reference to the enlightened mind being like a mind of a child. And he said, well, what is the mind of a child? And he said, a ball in a mountain stream. Why? Thought follows thought instantaneously without interruption. So the saying, walk or sit as you will, but whatever you do, don't wobble.
Wake up, wake up.
Breaking Dutchess in the morning, see me baking sunrise, even when it's storming. Me and Mary Jane on that mothership soaring, floating away, got wings like golden. On white red berry,
Fighters free throwing.
hit a trumpet blow, and that on clarinet she homegrowing. Beat on point like a bayonet, can't forget about cello.
Bass,
Orders armadillo, knees and elbow, please bravo, smoking trees, a white rhino. Crack rehearsal, taco, sector, chips at casino. Running that light, Bessie ended that road. Sipping hoes Aquarius, some food you eating though. Knock it out like Bambino, pointing to the fences. Hating ass childish, bet on better chances. Passion so expansive,
inducted in the answer.
assassin with the ashes, that's perfection, fashion with love.
Show me love. It's got your hand on the button now. Show enough. It's got your hand on the button now.
Imagine.
Multiple dimensions, connected in infinite universes. Too perplexed to discuss and direct ayahuasca trips to reflect on your quest. I'm a subject to ingest chemicals and visions. What's next? Mind blown nitro, Dr. Cold text. What would you expect from a dude who's been this blessed? Sort of vision calculated each step.
Heck, relax.
Listen to the verbal spirits. If you ain't hearing nickel breath, get limitless. No Cooper more shooter than Corvette and Price. I hope nuke the deep note, they fire shots at me twice. What you do when you do for you obviously ain't listening right. You confused with the school cause your mind ain't bright. So I assume you amused who never opened the mind sight. I refuse to salute the dudes rapping at plain sight. Thick chicks, cash, guns, drugs, and a blood ice. Monkey see, monkey do, please you ain't nice. I ain't enticed with their minds to provide a smart life. Got pretty far to surviving a shelf life. Left my own walk in a path, found a carving knife. Drive with a life, so it's fuck what you like. Yeah, love a small rolling. Smoke one, rap five, welcome to my life, what's love?
Show me love. It's got your hand on the button now. Show enough. It's got your hand on the button now.
Calluses on my damn palm, damn song sound Vietnam like napalm. This pen's a habit depending on who you ask on. Packing a load of smoke and putting a mask on. Yup, I smoke one rap vibe, live from Alaska. Burn the woods down, one bottle of Tabasco. Half that ain't a hassle, so hot, fuck around and burn a shadow. What you here for? I'm class like a tassel. Wrap my dick around your bitch looking like a lasso. Grow my hair out wide, boy with an afro. Lost in the ocean looking like a white fiasco. Bon voyage. Fuck all the bullshit and all the fake besides. I can only do me, C, pardon the rest of y'all. MC, 2C, class out the rest of y'all. I'm about my business like bank vaults. Money. Tell her get to stepping like crisscross. She ran her mouth so I took off to a friend's crib, she was just getting off. I'm a dirty dog, dirtier than a hamper. Like my pussy fat and wet like an overweight lost camper. Dive like an anchor. And then dip, no manners.
are the properties of terror.
Twilight to machine, getting heavy in the zone. I'm a young Charlie Sheen, seen chiefin' on dro. Pack sound loud as a break of the blow. Shorty put the pussy on cloud, now you know. Coming from the middle to this top floor roof view. Dylan spitting fire like a Dylon flu. Fly tents making the band, excuse the mess, the maids absent. High scouts were absent, tripping like a dricky chick, drinking St. Patrick. Marshall with these force motherfuckers, they ain't have this. See the limelight, now I'm like I got a crab hit. Got a rap habit, Delaware be rabbit.
Be aware of come in peace. Symbols and goodbye, greetings high. Tend to think of we in the age of the selfie eye. Contradict, slip this in a sip. Quit, pick my dick real quick. Middle finger polish, treasure like galoshes. Oh my got shit, locked like keys to the black box.
Planes, trains, hold 'em, bills and pit stops. I can't stop, won't stop. Young gun coming for the gun shop. I got one shot, one mic and a full thought. Bad little bitch, give me head while the ink drop.
High since high school. High when the ink drop.
Going on? Well, here's my theory on that. When I was institutionalized, my brain was studied exhaustively in the guise of mental health. I was interrogated, I was x-rayed, I was examined thoroughly. Then they took everything about me and put it into a computer where they created this model of my mind. Yes, using that model, they managed to generate every thought I could possibly have in the next, say, 10 years, which they then filtered through a probability matrix of some kind to determine everything I was going to do in that period. So you see, she knew I was going to leave the army of the 12 monkeys into the pages of history before it ever even occurred to me. She knows everything I'm ever going to do before I know it myself. How's that?
You ain't seeing what I'm saying, we ain't in the same region. I was born in Coliseum when the people wasn't fleeing. I was steady screaming freedom while the people hailing Jesus. I ain't never need a preacher, living how I lead. You can see Ephraim all decent. All my dreams are free, see no evil indeed. Hear what I speak and see, demons are really what you make. I ain't never made a wish, I was put into existence with the mind I was given. It was written in the book of soul. Get to the getting, forgetting is gone.
Especially when getting is getting them home. What do you do? How will you grow and moving a tune? What do you blow? To see, I'm seeing shit. Open your eye. Welcome to life. High like obstacles, like I still go. High my vibe, I'm smoking on one. Rapping my life. Fuck what you like. Lift up the sights. You might see life behind your eyes, behind your mind. There's life alive. And find and live and finally. High, see the sky. In life and mind just drifting live. Awake in time, flowing by, but the ego aside. What do you do? How will you grow and moving a tone what you blow? To see, I'm seeing shit. Open your eye, welcome to life. Try no laundromat, sub shop, place to kick it at. Cool and chillin', we don't need a heat attack. Put the guns away, this is more of a safe track. These raps straight out the backpack with a loose change out for the Kit Kat. Musketeer ride must persevere. Carry the musket aimed at the top tier rock. See him, 1-1 bam. I be me if anything, I replace him. Check your top 10, I will race him. Chasing, medication, and machete one sway. Leave your brain in the head in the hallway all day. I play no way, Jose. I'm a goober hoe with a great mind. Now feel your soul on the bass now. What do you do? How will you grow and moving a tune what you blow? To see, I'm seeing shit. Open your eye, welcome to life. Flew out the sky when I saw my time. Miss hourglass tats wrapped around her spine. Told her draw the bath, relax, suck my dick.
Cold shit, chill shit, cruise ship to an ocean. Life is but a dream, and it depending what you growing. Shiny apple seed, I am the apple is the Newton. Gravity has kept me on this earth, stuck in emotions, floating around. I never heard of ozone, so profound. I've been around like a fucking cyclone. Go and take a photo, chosen while she buy me polo. Rugbyer, like what the hell's a logo? For locos, some homegrown, got me feeling bonkers. Off the wall, bouncing around like what the fuck's a bouncer? 4-course meals in my bedroom waiting for me. I pronounce her yours once the dishes are clean.
Flew out the sky when I saw my time. Miss hourglass tats wrapped around her spine. Told her draw the bath, relax, suck my dick. Nasty with it.
Infected by disease they ain't never seen. They try to quarantine, I decline peacefully. Like a Buddhist I've been studying. Back to moment of scene, I present my eyes open from the chlorine. You ain't seen what I'm saying, you
Ain't for me.
or the army. Wars in the sheets for the ink, where the mistress sleeps she.
Sees what I'm producing.
And all the harvest that it brings. One ring away to see the creator of we. Third eye like Cyclops times 3. Artificial human beings disguised as a sheep. While the lions sleep, glass blast on the sea.
Flew out the sky when I saw my time. Miss hourglass tats wrapped around her spine. Told her draw the bath, relax, suck my dick. Relax. Relax. Suck my dick.
Nobody knew. Nobody knew. I said nobody knew what the fuck I was going through. You wanna point your finger at me when you see me living my life. What the fuck do you know about the things that I go through, my strife?
Doing the same as old news, give that to the dogs. Dedicated to the cause, that's bars over floss, stop it. Raw the cattle haul, fresh for the shopping. Rockin' like Fourth and Proctor, no doctor adopted. In the mind, flock some other kinds fly, just watch it. Told them before, just watch it, they watching with they binoculars. Options are dropping bombs are absurd, the average philosophers unpopular. See me in the sky, watch like astronomer.
I was blessed with a gift from the beginning of time. And yet, all these years, I've been still figuring out where the hell to go with my rhymes, my life, my strife, my story, my glory, my pain, my shame, my raw.
Struggle seem too hard in the darkest hour. Stress building, tearing down, Eddie all power. Lowering the casket, only time you really get to sit around and smell the flowers. Ask yourself how, never did hear an answer. Make yourself proud, for you and those who matter. Shattered mirror glass scattered on the floor. It's apparent you don't recognize your own damn face anymore. Face it once more, you're gonna place it in your place. You can't sleep anymore. Nightmares are in store, of course. What's worse? The days seeming darker till you poured out the vodka, flowing down the drain without a paddle. Found my rocker, they said I was off of it. Put the booze away, I think I had enough of it. Staying on my positive shit, my future looking brighter than the limelight yet.
All I know is in my dreams, I feel it. deep in my veins. Nobody knew. Nobody knew. I said nobody knew what the fuck I was going through. You wanna point your finger at me when you see me living my life. What the fuck do you know about the things that I go through, my strife? Nobody knew. Nobody knew. I said nobody knew what the fuck I was going through.
Live from the basement, strive on a racer, no plays on the radio waves. Pay to play, same thing, over and over again. Keep your brain clean, that's a wall either team.
One man band, like Spider-Man.
Matt been a bigger man, running to the villains.
Homer man.
Class up in the building, focus like a popper in the road of bogus scription. Scripture that I'm quoting now, mountain going fishing with the bow sauce and ocean. I ain't think you dirty when you cause no pollution. Why I think I need your answer, man? Mine probably even open.
Their mouths really move when they talk. There's Larry the lion and Crackers the parrot with his own words. You can get them wherever lions are so. You can carry parrots too. You can tell they're Mattel. They're swell.
Drops to the ground. Yep.
Party poppin' oxy in the casa looking hopeless. I ain't joking. Give me all your money, bitch, I'm fucking broken. Smoke cigarettes, got my hands up on her breast.
Yes.
Now it's on to the next, not the next bag. Bitch, I never rest.
Yes.
Looking like a praying mantis. See me in the team till in Minneapolis. I'm Giant Man, scripts on my bitch, pure bliss. Flip the script and on direct the shit. Sitting on the gold throne with him in the action. Cutting transaction, mind still imagine. Thoughts say before, give me fast like Claxton.
Where he at?
Animals are for the trapping, industry bragging. Fuck all the fashion hacking, tongue is the stabbing, tablets, habit of rapping, acid magic, bumping the back of the traffic. Mosh pits for asthmatics. Shit to the hand, to the pen, run up at a hand, call up in the cultural bitch. Hiding in 5 people live on the drive when I ride, be a blind, that's a car service. Phased out, now park quick, get snatched quick, that's classic bitch. Nimrod in this motherfucker, watch the trees buckle when I smoke it down, hold up this shit, ain't lit. Pass that dick, flick a flame to the brain when I like that shit. They like that shit, you like that shit. Another flick butane to the brain, lungs, and then straight to the rims with beer sips and slip, twists and kick flips and snowboards, cold trips. I do this for practice, imagine the head just depends on the rafter. Owen Hart fell through his rapture. Much love to hearts, but never harsh and caption. Class best, classy ass cages and acting. I've been a factor, fucked hard. You're washed up like dead sharks. I set my mark and I shot for it. This rap thing's pure sports, so I train myself like an athlete. Each bar of spit is a deadlift. You can't compare if you don't compete. Fuck fear and uplift. You two don't exist. I'll be doing this till the motherfucking death. Fuck clocks, they'll say right now. Part-time soldier, balance out how I fire my brain, watch it melting away like eggs on a painting. You hold the window made, book waiting for dry paint. No saint, repay, get a crack in the concrete. I'm living out these dreams, so it seems I never sleep. Dropping words down so they become obsolete. Come to see that we get what we need, blow weed by the beach, it's a palm tree. Got no worries, outside the machine, living life as I hire human being. What you seeing? Sing but I speak might be out your dreams. With you and me, I teach by any means. Guaranteed X, no blood or leaves. Pop me a beat, now I'm rolling. Ass in the seats like a stolen, holding, waving in the air like an ocean. Oh shit moment, slogan, smelling the air so potent. Breathing the peace like all we need. Notice glass, where's a tree? Now notice what you are noticing. I'll be doing this till the motherfucking death. Call me too blind to well. In the cab I had to hail from Delaware to Minnesota. Be aware of all the rolling so main focus to cut cheese. I hide Harry, then dash the Belize. Best believe I've been the bees. Since the modern life of wannabes, I'm probably too big and watch for earthquakes when I sneeze. White cap with a P above the brim on the head.
Remember me like anti-forgetting.
Hard to sleep with bullet holes, the shit is still bleeding. On the sunny side, my son, you're still breathing. Heart still beating. Soul says, so long, fellow, to the grim reaping. Hell no, with this, that flow. I go around the board, collect my two old broken pockets, man, I need more. Monopoly dough, flip that into a Yahtzee show. Chances for the taking, there's a chance I gotta go to the place I've been bestowed. So if at the right time, there's a chance you take it too. But I don't know you, man, I control my life. Oh, so remote, like from the sand to the ice, coming back like Mike, more nice. I never die, soul is in the music.
But when I die, I see it as a tool to use it.
Ups and downs come around like a sideshow. Will I be up in time I surely show. Am I out my mind? Who really knows? Am I the only one of my kind who finds money ain't the answer in a world of lies? Explain plastic surgery. Explain all the artists blow the fucking heads, cut open arteries. It gets depressing like seasons changing, but I found peace in Bob Marley, George Carlin, Louis C.K. So smoke an L, get high to this.
Welcome to the future, main event, the classiest.